Hi everyone, it's me again. And a few days ago, I went to Bookman's. It's a local used bookstore in the Tucson area. They got 4 locations in Tucson, and I think one up in the Phoenix area. Anyway, I was there the other day, and I looked through the Bibles, and I saw a Bible, and I just grabbed it off the shelf and at the first moment, the print looked a little too small for me, so I put it back on the shelf. And then when I put it back on the shelf, I noticed it said Cambridge on the bottom. So I took it back off the shelf and I looked at it, and as I was looking through it, I noticed it said French Morocco. So I said, oh, this is a keeper. So I bring books back there, to sell or whatever. They have you can bring your old used books back there to sell or to get store credit. Of course, the store credit's more money than the cash. So I always get the store credit because you never know what you're going to find. So I had like $19 store credit in my wallet. So I took this off the shelf and I looked at it, and I saw it was a Cambridge. It was a Cambridge. I don't know what year it is. It's got the thumb index, which again I'm not a fan of. It's not written in at all. It's not written in at all. Not even in the. If I could get to it, not even in that page. It's blank. I do like the print. I showed pictures of this to Brendan Staggs, and he said it's a Concord. It's a Concord edition. That's what he said, because of the print. He's not a fan of this print, but I happen to like it. I don't know if it's 8. It's probably at 8 point, is my guess. It's probably 8. But it's readable. It's readable. And there's nothing written in it. And here's the bottom line: French Morocco, Cambridge, possibly a Concord, I guess. And here is the fabulous price I paid for it: $8. $8, and I had store credit, so. I didn't really use cash. I used the receipt that they put the store credit on. So it's a Cambridge. It's a red letter. It's a red letter edition. I'll show you in a minute. The red is kind of bright to me. I don't know to you, but to me it's kind of bright, on the bright side. Especially like when you read in Matthew. I'm just getting to it, like, at the Sermon on the Mount, whatever. Bang! Look at all of that red. And I don't mind red. To me, it doesn't matter red or black. But for some reason, this red seems pretty bright to me. Anyway, I like it. I showed it to my pastor, and he said, "Oh, sell this on eBay." And I said, I don't know. I don't know about selling it on eBay. I kind of like it. I like the size. I like the size of it. It's this way. It's bigger than my hand is bigger. Yeah. This way, my hand is that big. Whatever. Anyway, so look at that. I didn't measure it, but I like the size and I like the readability of it. Like you could almost take it anywhere and read it. So that's the Cambridge, possibly Concord, in French Morocco. It's a little beat up, and it has a drink circle right there, if you could see it. there's a circle right there. I noticed right away, right here. I don't know if I could point it out. If you could see, you see it? I see it in the video. It's right there. It comes a little beat up. It's not a sewn edge cover, and it's not, of course, it's not leather lined. So it's paper, feels like paper, and it's glued in, and it's sewn. I guess it's Smith sewn. It's my guess. It's sewn. You could tell, even if some of the thread is hanging out. That's, if you could see it, that's a thread from inside the book somewhere. I saw it the other day. I was looking at it. I don't know how old it is. It's kind of worn at spots right there. The back cover is pretty good, considering, I don't know if it's a 20, 30-year-old Bible. I wish Cambridge would put years in them. That would be helpful. In the back it says, way in the back, it has maps. It has all of that. Where was it? I saw something that had a weird back here, weird number. I can't find it now. Maybe it was over here, or again over here. Maybe at the end of Revelation. Yeah, at the end of Revelation, there's a weird number here on the page. It says 25F71. Now I'm guessing, well, it's just a pure guess, that it might be a 1971 Bible, is my guess. Anyway, that's the Cambridge that I found in a used bookstore. So that's about it. God bless and be a blessing.